Hey everybody, Steve Gamache here with another Chef Knives to Go Quick Look product review. And what we have this time is a very nice knife. This is the Nakagawa Ginsan or Ginsanko Bunka 170mm knife. And the way this is constructed, it's 3 layers of all stainless construction, so there's no reactive steel here. You've got, this is a really nice, what's called a Kasumi finish here with a really nice cladding line, but this cladding line, there's your core steel, which is known as Ginsan or Ginsanko or Silver 3. It's a fine grain conventional stainless steel that sharpens up great. It's easy to sharpen, holds a reasonable edge, but it's just a great kitchen steel. And then you got a soft stainless cladding on either side of that that does cover the top of the spine. So it's an all stainless knife. Very nice fit and finish on these. Let's see, the weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to go this way. The weight on this one is 163 grams or 5.7 ounces. The edge length is right about 170 millimeters or 6.7 inches from the tip around to the back of the heel. And the overall length is about 316 millimeters or 12.4 inches. Spine thickness, got a little thickness coming out of the handle. This one's about 3.0 back at the heel, and then halfway down I measured 2.75, so it's got a fair amount of stiffness to it and some heft to it. And then you got that reverse sword tip and the corner turn there, and then you can see that the knife gets nice and thin at the tip. You've got a pretty generous grind there. That's a high performance tip, folks, and you can see the grind here is quite generous. Here's your blade flats, and it starts thinning down towards that edge. Here is the back choil shot, and this baby is thin at the edge as well. So this will be a nice performing knife with a good balance of some stiffness and meat behind it as well. Height is about 47.5 millimeters. You've got a fairly wide neck, and so you still got plenty of room for your fingers there for a pinch grip. The handle is octagonal, a little more squarish there, but octagonal. Wenge with buffalo horn ferrule, very nice handle. It's a little bit heavy on the handle, but the blade, the blade itself's a little heavy as well. Even with that heavy handle on there, and it's a little bit longer, you can see the balance point is right about where that choil is. So it's going to be a little handle heavy on a pinch grip. Definitely going to be a little handle heavy there, depending on how you like to hold the blade. But again, it's got a little bit of heft to it. Very nice fit and finish, as I mentioned. I guess let's get our beauty shot. Since this is the kanji side, we'll look at that. So here's the left side of the blade as you'd be using it. You've got some embossed kanji there. The finish marks go diagonal towards the front. And then here is the cladding line there. It's a little hard to see, but it is there. Here is the right side of the blade as you'd be holding it. Finish marks are going this way. You've got some polish on the spine and some relief on the corners, and then quite a bit of polish here at the choil on both sides. So very nice fit and finish. Took some time to do that. Nice and straight, clean grind. You can tell it was a good craftsmanship here. A very nice fit and finish. This edge, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's a good edge, but this knife will get really, really sharp if you do your part. Let's see, let's look at the cutting board profile. I think you can maybe see the tip's got a little bit of more of aggressive belly to it. Let's take a look. So, this style of blade, you always have a kind of a low tip on it, but let's take a look. You've got a fairly flat back half of the blade here, and you got a good flat spot right there. Flows into that back third of the blade, and then I can get in that area there before it wants to dig in on the tip. So this will actually rock pretty nice over medium and low product, and definitely some chopping area in the back. It'll do glide cuts real nice, push-pull cuts, tip draws, so pretty flexible profile given you don't have a ton of length there. So they've done a lot with that. So just a very nice, you can just feel the craftsmanship on this thing, and it's just a well-crafted blade. And will last you a long time in a kitchen environment. So this is the Nakagawa Ginsan Bunka 170mm knife.